Hi, I'm Xenochrome for Subcaster Journal. We recently got our hands on the Western Filament Tough Line leader. This is a stainless steel leader, and you're probably wondering, well, how is it different than any other leader, stainless steel that you used before? Most of the stainless steels that we used before was used primarily for chunking, and they were nylon coated with stainless steel over the top. For me, that was always an issue because they had to be crimped, and I never really mastered the art of crimping that well. Either I would crimp too hard, or I wouldn't crimp enough, and the line would slip, and I'd lose a fish. And you know, on the beach, if you had to do modification, you need to have a crimper with you. It wasn't my favorite product. It's a good product. It works well if you know what you're doing, but for me, it just wasn't worth the headache. Now, this Tough Line leader is actually a braid wrapped around with stainless steel, and it ties like mono. It is soft. Really soft, and it doesn't kink as much. Now, does it kink? Yes. If somebody tells you that this thing will not kink at all, they're lying to you. It will kink somewhat, but nothing like we used to. If you do this on the regulars, steel lines, you're gonna get a big kink. Over here, there's a little bit of a memory, obviously, but still you're gonna get some. In knot so well, you can knot it, you can snare your hook, or a clip if you want to use in tactical angler clip as a leader in rocky areas. It's just a fascinating product. I mean, this is such a simple thing, but I never thought I could actually use a wire to tie a knot with it. So let me just show you up close what the knots look like. You can judge it for yourself. Alright, I'm stealing a hook here, which, don't laugh, I'm trying to tie this hook on, and I'm using the knot that my grandfather taught me 30 years ago, so if it doesn't look like your knot, you have to excuse me. But take a look at the way these loops are laying on the shank of the hook. This is almost a perfect knot. Not almost, it is a perfect knot. Now let's try and improve a clinch knot on tactical angler clip. As you can see, it's soft as mono, and when you pull it, you got a perfect knot. So there you have it. Tough line, tough leader, and what we have here is a 100-pound test, and it's actually much thinner than wire. It's actually much thinner than mono too. 100-pound test, it feels like maybe a 60-pound test on mono. So it's quite thin and quite strong. And if you look at it at this close-up, you'll see that there's actually fibers on the inside of the stainless steel, and it's very, very difficult to cut. So you can bet that the fish is going to have even harder time cutting a line in the future. It's just an interesting product that you might want to consider if you are looking for something stronger, if you have issues with rocks, if you have issues with bluefish, if you don't want to use that fancy lure in the middle of the blitz. This looks like a product that could work. We haven't put it in the water yet. We will this spring, but from the first look of it, I like it.